really historic arguments today at the Supreme Court about the president's authority to ban immigrants from certain countries if he thinks that it's in the national interest and will keep the country safe. I think what we saw was the court's conservative majority saying that he probably does have that authority. There are a lot of questions about whether the president was usurping the rights that belong to Congress.
Congress is in the driver's seat when it comes to our nation's immigration policy. And what the president is trying to do is he's trying to usurp Congress's role in being in that driver's seat.
But I think you saw more from Chief Justice John Roberts and probably from Justice Anthony Kennedy, both of whom would be very important to the outcome of this case, saying that the court doesn't always know what the national security situation is and that the president often has knowledge and information that the court doesn't have. And that's the argument that Trump's lawyer, Solicitor General Noel Francisco, made. Now, on the other side, Katyal got a lot of questions from the more liberal justices about whether or not that was the real reason that this proclamation is in place. And there were a lot of questions about the president's anti-Muslim statements that he's made in the past and his campaign statement that he was in favor of a ban on Muslims to the United States.
And our immigration laws reflect that most powerfully in 1965 in saying there shall be no nationality-based discrimination.
This is a major case for the court. You can imagine that the court will acknowledge how important it is and want to write a very careful decision. You can guess that there will be dissenters to what the court does, and they will want to have their say. This is the last argument of the term. I think that we can probably guess that this will be one of the last decisions of the term too, and probably won't come before the end of June.